Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also that bell notification right next to it so you know every time I post. In today's video, we are doing a Bantu Knot Out, and I'm excited because this is a different technique and I kind of like blew out my hair just a tad bit so that we can get some like really nice results. You want to see how that looks, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so I don't know about you guys, but me and Bantu Knot don't have the best relationship. I remember back in those old days where I used to try to do Bantu Knot and then like the morning before school. And it's like the most I could do is put it in a ponytail. So like my biggest thing is to make sure that these Bantu knots are completely dry. Like completely. If I have to leave them in for 2 days, I will do so. Now I'm going for a medium size Bantu knot because I want definition, but I don't want to be looking like curly Sue. I don't like when it's like really curly. Alright, so the product that I'll be using today will be the LottaBody with Milk and Honey Refine Me Curl Defining Mousse. And if you saw my Flexi Rod set, you will also know I used this also. I think that this product is amazing. It has such a light hold and it doesn't give you that crunchy feeling that you could get with like the blue one. So yeah, for a little moisture on my ends, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the natural curl defining cream by BodyWorks. This isn't your regular Bantu Knot video. I'm going to be using twists instead of like regular sections. So here's the amount that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to split it and try to make sure that the sections are as equal as possible, and I'm just going to twist. And once I've twisted all the hair up, I'm just going to start rolling it into a Bantu knot. As you guys can see, I'm literally just twisting it around the Bantu knot itself, and I'm not making it tighter. If you feel that the Bantu knot is getting tighter, you can always like kind of reverse it to open up more room for the rest of the Bantu knot. And I'll just make sure that the ends are tight. And that's one. If you feel like your Bantu knot is not secure and is going to unravel, you can always go in and add a bobby pin or a rubber band if you choose to. Making sure that it doesn't fall out and it stays secure all throughout the time that you're gonna have it in. So with this same section, I'm just gonna go ahead and wet it a tad bit. Put a little bit of the curling cream on my ends just for a little moisture. And then go in with the mousse or foam, whatever. Make sure that you're also detangling your hairs because any tangles will cause a lot of frizz. And then, like I said, just go ahead and start twisting the hair around itself, and it'll start to create a little Bantu knot. You see, if I feel like there's no space, I kind of like reverse it. Instead of like going it clockwise, I kind of take it counterclockwise to open up space so that I can continue twisting the hair around. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the back and I'll come back and show you guys the front. All right, so I have this final section on my left side. I'm gonna go ahead and split this into maybe 3. And while you're doing this, make sure that you're not tightening the Bantu knot too tight because it can lead to breakage, so be gentle with your hair. All right, you guys, so I finished putting in all the Bantu knots. It took about 30 minutes and it's about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to have to take these out in the morning. I know sleeping with these is going to be difficult because you really can't get a comfortable spot if your hair just got all these things popping out, but we're gonna thug it through the night and I'll see you guys tomorrow so we can go ahead and take it down. I can't describe the difficulty of sleeping with Bantu knots. I promise I didn't get good sleep. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the oil on my hands. Any oil of your choosing will work, just to make sure that you're reducing frizz as much as possible. And I'll go ahead and start from the back. That's a nice curl. I was expecting them to be a little looser, but it's nice. It's the shrinkage for me. I appreciate how my roots have like a little stretch to it. It doesn't like automatically get into the curl, but get into the details. Look at that curl. A little bit right here is slightly damp, but I did do these last, so I could assume that's the reason why. All right, you guys, they are officially out, and it's the curl pattern. It's so beautiful, like the way it just bounces off. It's the shine, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to have to stretch this out because I don't want my curls this tight, but this is a pretty sight to see. So I'm gonna come back when I kind of stretch them out a bit so that I can take them out. The curls are looking nice and shiny. I am loving this. To minimize frizz as much as possible, take your time unraveling and just let it separate where it feels most comfortable at. Well, that is it. I don't know about you guys, but I am loving my hair. It is so curly, yet I got a little swang to it. So I love it. If you guys love this too, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And while you're at it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, the bell notification right next to it so you know every time I post. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in my next one.